I've been trying to promote life insurance as an insurance tool for, I don't know, almost a year now, and I'm getting very little response. I'm not trying to say that the Africans are the most genius people on earth. They built the pyramids, and now 2025 we don't know how they did it. I'm not trying to say the Africans are the smartest people in the world. They were able to mummify a pharaoh, and now 2025 we don't know how he did it. I'm not saying something like out of this world. I'm just saying something very simple. You get insurance, you get covered. I mean, if I would come to you and say the Africans are the most genius people on the planet Earth because they were able to build the pyramids thousands of years ago, and till now we don't know how we did it, you could be like, oh my God, he's right, you start questioning. And I could say something like the pharaohs, they're able to mummify a human being thousands of years ago, and till now we don't know how they did it. We cannot preserve a human being like they did. We all know the Africans are the where everything was originated. But now the script is completely flipped, and the Africans are looked down upon, unfortunately. But anyway, nevertheless, I don't want to get political or scientific or bring up history. All I'm trying to say is get insurance, get covered. Everybody's like, no, 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 no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. It's mind blowing. All I'm saying is get this insurance here, and if you get sick or accident, get $1 million. That's all I'm saying. And I'm getting like nearly zero response. I don't know why it's so difficult for someone to comprehend to get an insurance on a car, and they can justify that. But when you tell that person get insurance on yourself, they'll start questioning. What is there to question? Just get insurance on yourself. This way, if you get sick or injured, instead of being turning that day into a tragedy, turn it into a triumph. The day that you found out that you're sick, you got cancer, or you got into a major accident, the day you get a call from your insurance company and they're going to say you are a millionaire, we're going to deposit $10 million in your account. Think about this, guys. Call me 910-447-6508. I'm saying something very simple, very logical. Get insurance on yourself. If you get sick, you become a millionaire. No one has to die. With the living benefits, you collect the money while you're alive. Call me. I would love to explain it to you in details. It's very simple. Let me know who your beneficiaries are. If you don't have any beneficiary, that's fine. You can use that money toward your favorite charity, for example. If you don't have any family members, or if you hate all your family, you can just use the money while you're alive and just blow it. Party with it. Live an exotic life, vacation, travel, do everything that your heart desire with that money. Call me, guys, 910-447-6508. And before I go, I just want to let you guys know, everything's making us sick now. I just put a video a couple minutes ago talking about how colon cancer is on the rise among young people. So you are going to get cancer. The water is questionable, the air is questionable, the food is questionable, everything's questionable.
They've done studies on Girl Scout cookies where they break them down and find out what's in them. Oh, holy they're toxic as Thin Mints being the worst offenders. 5 flavors of Girl Scout cookies contained, scroll up, back up, contained levels of glyphosate and heavy metals above EPA water safety limits. New investigation found 100% of tested Girl Scout cookies contained glyphosate, 100%. Controversial herbicide and Roundup. 88% contained toxic metals like arsenic, lead, and mercury. Key finding, Thin Mints had the highest glyphosate levels at 111.07 ppb, 334 times what experts say is harmful. Peanut butter patties had the highest heavy metal contamination, with lead reaching 42.5 ppb and aluminum at 27,500 ppb. 76% of cookies tested exceeded cadmium safety limits, and 96 contained lead.
That's wild.
Girl Scout USA, which sells 200 million boxes per year, $800 million in revenue, did not respond to researchers before publication. I wonder why.
Respond.
I wonder why. I wonder why they wouldn't chime in.
So the probability of you getting cancer is very, 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 very high. I'm just using cancer as an example. It could be Alzheimer's, it could be amnesia, it could be kidney failure, it could be stroke, many, many, many other symptoms which qualify you to get that money while you're alive. Have a great day. Before I go, it's tax-free. Don't forget, tax-free. The link's going to be below or in the bio. Click on it, get started. You don't have to talk to me. Just click on the link and answer a couple questions, and you get covered today. You don't have to wait. The minute they take the first payment, the first premium is drawn from your account, you are actually insured. So if you get sick or get into an accident several months later or a couple years later, that $1 million or millions of dollars, depending on what you want to get, is available for you immediately. Best of luck. Don't wait. Do it now while you're young and healthy and lock in the low rate. Talk to you soon. Call me, guys. I would love to help you.
Do you really believe that the trillion-dollar cancer industry is researching for a way to put themselves out of business? That's cute.
One last question, and then I'm going to ask you your final thoughts before we go, Brian. What does virus translate to in Latin? Do you know?
Yeah, stay there. Great question. Stay there on the screen here in my podcast studio. Okay. This is a Latin to English dictionary from 1771. I show you the copyright date. It's a very old book. This book is from 1817. This is Latin to English dictionary. All right, so one thing very important, why does this have anything to do with this question about what's the definition of the word virus? The word virus is not an English word. The word virus is only a Latin word. So, I bought Latin to English dictionaries from 1771 till now, and I wanted to know what has always been the definition of the word virus. I was just curious because everyone in English-speaking countries like Australia and America, we're being told the word virus to be afraid of it forever and to talk about viruses forever. HIV virus, influenza virus, measles virus, herpes virus. Everybody's talking about viruses. Oh, and then you got that virus called COVID. Virus. Everybody be scared of a virus. Okay. In every single one of these Latin to English dictionaries for the last 254 years until this year included. So whatever next year is going to say, I don't know yet. I only have to this year. They all say the same thing. 100% of all Latin to English dictionaries translate the word virus, which is a Latin word, into the English translation. In every single one of them, it reads this, and I quote, virus in Latin means in English either poison, comma, especially of snake's venom. So it's got two definitions in every one of these books. It's either a poison, comma, especially of snake's venom. The next word in English that it translates into in all of these is venom. So it either means poison, a poison that is especially from a snake's venom, or it means venom.
This is a dried parasitic insect that you eat every day. Well, how is that possible? Well, watch closely. If I crush a small pile of these insects, scoop them up, and pour them into a vial of warm water, the water turns a deep red. This is used as a red dye under the names cochineal extract, natural red 4, E120, and carmine color. Carmine color is listed in the ingredients of this candy. So, this candy gets its color from crushed up parasitic insects. Guess which of these products have parasitic insects in them? They all do.
As of September 30th, 2024, U.S. banks owned about $205.7 billion worth of life insurance policies. Here's what that really means. Over 3,000 banks across the country report owning life insurance. 2 out of 3 banks use it as a financial tool. Mid-sized banks, between $500 million and $10 billion in assets, are the biggest users. About 80% of them have it. Banks don't buy these policies for people. They buy them because it's one of the safest, smartest ways to grow money tax-free and cover future costs. If the banks, who hire teams of financial experts, use life insurance to protect and grow their money, shouldn't you consider doing the same for your family? Tap the link near this video and secure your coverage today. Don't wait. Don't wait until it's too late. Protect your health, your income, and your family's future today. The same strategies billion-dollar banks use are available to you right now. Take action before life forces you to. Call or text 910-447-6508. It's a free call, and helping you is my job. I will personally reach out. Did you know the money from your life insurance policy is tax-free? And no one has to die to get it? You can use it however you want. Take that vacation, pay off your house, cover medical bills, send your kids to college, whatever matters most to you. Ready to protect your future and have access to money when you need it? Let's talk. Call, text 910-447-6508.
Did you know that medical bills are the #1 cause of bankruptcy and even divorce? One unexpected illness can wipe out your savings, put your family in debt, and create stress that damages relationships. But it doesn't have to be that way. With life insurance that includes living benefits, you can access tax-free money while you're still alive to help with medical bills, lost income, or other urgent needs. Start young, lock in a low rate, and protect your future while you're still healthy. Call or text me at 910-447-6508 to get started today.
It guarantees healthcare to all people. And by the way, we have drug companies whose function is to come up with cures to diabetes and dementia and Alzheimer's and other terrible illnesses rather than just make huge profits for themselves, all right? You have a publicly funded healthcare system that guarantees healthcare to all people. Just doing that would lower the stress rate in this country enormously.
Enormously.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, Joe. Our life expectancy in America is lower than it is in other major countries. You know that?
Yes.
It's 4 years shorter lifespans than other wealthy countries. If you're working class in America, you live 7 years shorter life than the 1%, which is, to me, just outrageous. Bobby Kennedy for a long time, and he and I have gone in different directions politically. But here's the point about health, food.
We spend the most and we're the sickest.
Absolutely. And food is one of the, when I was chairman of the committee, we worked very hard to get serious labeling. Some kid drinks, mom buys a bottle of Coca-Cola for the kid. There's 10 teaspoons of sugar in that product?
Yeah.
I don't think people know that, and we try to get labeling. Maybe that will happen now. But
people also weren't aware until the last 20 years what the consequences of that sugar is.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah, also because of money.
You got it.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Don't get me going on that one.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll get you going. Come on.
Right, you would think, how hard is it to say if you have a bottle of soda or you have a food product, tell people in English what is in the damn product, right?
Right.
Do you think right now they have any grams? Do you think anybody in America knows what the hell a gram is? I mean, that's how ridiculous it is. So I want parents to know that if the food that they're serving their kid could lead to obesity, which is an epidemic in America, could lead to diabetes, which is an epidemic, a terrible illness, costing us hundreds of billions of dollars. So you're absolutely right.
Right.
Did you know the money from your life insurance policy is tax-free and no one has to die to get it? You can use it however you want. Take that vacation, pay off your house, cover medical bills, send your kids to college, whatever matters most to you. Ready to protect your future and have access to money when you need it? Let's talk. Call, text 910-447-6508.
The reason you haven't heard most of the things that you've heard today is because the media is in collusion with whatever the powers that be in preventing you from getting that information. All right, next question then. Let's talk about the monster in the room, spike protein and cancer mechanism potentials. How many people in this room, after the rollout of the injections, have a friend, a colleague, a patient who had an unexpected cancer or very aggressive cancer? Please, show of hands. Wow. Let the record show, for those who can't see the room, that that's more than half of the room. The cancer rates are off the charts and growing, and it's really unfortunate. Insurance data sets out of Germany show a marked increase in unexpected cancers as well. Colleague Dr. Deglege, oncologist in the UK, met with him a couple months ago. He's seeing astounding numbers of very aggressive cancers in his population. Now, this is somebody who's been doing oncology for 40 years. So when you see something, you say something. He has spoken out. It's time to stop these shots. One cannot find that for which they do not look. The cells don't lie. As you saw from my colleagues, the spike protein is present throughout all tissues of the body. That is not meant to be. Human cells are meant to make human proteins, not to make toxins. So to inject a gene-based product into the body and make your cells the factory for a toxin is psychologically insane.
Indemnity insurance, like health insurance, is expense-based, while life insurance is protection-based. A fixed indemnity insurance policy pays a set, predetermined amount for covered medical services, regardless of the actual cost or other insurance coverage. Life insurance pays a lump sum benefit called the death benefit to your beneficiaries when you pass away or while you're alive if you have living benefits. It's not tied to the cost of something, but rather to the policy amount you choose. For example, $1 million. Cancer is rising. Protect yourself with life insurance that pays you while you're alive. Call 910-447-6508